Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know I'm AllCity with AllCityLiveTV.com, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be talking about whether or not 2K22 should be a free game for you guys. What do you think? Do you think that they can battle pass the game similar to Warzone and Fortnite? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We're going to be talking about this in today's video. You see, in my humble personal opinion, I think that 2K can make a battle pass type of 2K game. It'll allow the consumer to make an educated decision on whether or not they want to stay playing this game, instead of having the consumer breed a high level of resentment for not enjoying the product that they paid for. You got to understand that 2K is constantly changing the game that's in front of you. So if you pay for a particular product, or you pay for a particular build to play on the product that's in front of you, and then the game completely changes so that the player that you paid for is no longer a viable option for the game, the consumer is going to breed some level of resentment and not want to pay for the game yet again. So it just seems like 2K's annual release is probably hurting their productivity. Do you guys know that microtransactions make up a larger portion of 2K's revenue than the actual unit sales of the game? That should be telling them that they need to lean towards some level of battle passing the game, some type of battle pass type of game where new seasons come out, things like Warzone where they're always offering new game modes and keeping the game fresh and new so that the consumer feels like they're getting a new product all this time throughout their gameplay. So I think 2K can come along with something like that. People have been asking me, how many videos are you gonna make about deleting 2K? Now I ask you guys, how many times have you been finessed by 2K? How many times has your player been corrupted? How many times have you paid for a player and it no longer plays like it did when you first purchased them? How many times has 2K changed the game that was in front of you, changed the game that you paid for, changed the product that was in front of you, that forced you to make a build for the product that was in front of you? Then one patch later, it completely changed everything and now you gotta pay for a new build? How many times has 2K changed your jump shot? How many times has 2K eliminated your dunking ability? How many times has 2K eliminated your blocking ability, forcing you to create new players, forcing microtransactions right down your throat, putting them in your face? How many times have you upgraded your player only to receive an arm sleeve or some cosmetic type of item where you're investing tons of time, tons of hours playing the game, but you're not getting the incentives that you guys deserve? I think battle passing the game will make the game a more viable option and kind of allow people to explore what they're receiving instead of paying for a product that's not a viable option, instead of paying for a product that may not meet your expectation. 2K needs to allow this option to the masses, and if they don't, I think they're going on a downward spiral. I've been playing a lot of Warzone these days, and I've been having a tremendous amount of fun doing so. There's so much depth and strategy involved in Warzone, and I think if 2K battle passes the game, they can get back to really going into the fundamentals of basketball. Not that we need a simulation per se, but getting into the basics. Let defense be defense. And I know people are wondering, like, how would they go about battle passing? You see, battle pass type of games like Warzone allow you to pay for guns. It's not a pay to win type of game, but they allow you to purchase guns that'll help your gameplay out there. But if you're not good at the game, you're not good at the game. In 2K right now, especially in 2K21 on next gen, it's like a rookie could get on and beat an elite level type of player, and that's extremely unfortunate. A rookie with 0 badges will hit shots on an elite player. An elite defensive player could suffer against a rookie, and that's not a rewarding experience. That's not what I want to see for 2K. You see, in Warzone, if you come out there with a pistol and you go up against a MAC-10, somebody who has like some level of experience playing the game, that pistol is gonna lose 99% of the time. But a rookie going up against an elite is gonna have a higher percentage of wins. It's just very different, and it's geared toward the casual player. And I don't think 2K needs to gear either way. I think they just need to find a certain level of fundamentals and revert back to basketball. This is why basketball is what it is, because it has these core fundamentals incorporated into the game. And 2K is trying to change that and flip it all on its head. You don't need to create demigods. You don't need to allow this for the player to have fun. Don't dumb the game down, because the consumer is a lot smarter than that. We're getting a basketball game because we understand the game of basketball and we love basketball. And I was watching Brutal Sim's video, and he was talking about how the Tsar left a comment on his Twitter page saying that 2K cannot create a pure simulation basketball game because simulation players do not pay in microtransactions. Basically, they don't give their money up. A lot of simulation players are happy with the game that's in front of them. And this is where 2K is kind of mistaken, because these shooters out here, these shooter games out here, we pay money. And me personally, as a consumer, I enjoy spending my money on these cosmetic type of items because the game is so rewarding. And I think 2K needs to get back to rewarding their consumers for their efforts in the game, and also for purchasing the game or playing the game, things like this, purchasing items. They need to kind of reward the consumer and get back to that. This is why I think it's in 2K's best interest to make 2K22 free. Battle pass the game, allow seasons to pass. Maybe you could do even seasonal type of battle passes. They're not taking the right path, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts on the idea of battle passing 2K22, or even some 2K in the near future. Just battle pass the game, make it free, make it accessible to the masses, so that way we can make informative decisions on whether or not we want to stay or even play 2K. I hope you guys found this video helpful and or informative, and if you did, please consider dropping a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we intend to have a ton of next gen content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.